It's Fraser Chesterman at Futureprint TV. I'm very pleased to be at the IAPI event in Düsseldorf, and I have a very good colleague, friend with me at the moment, Roland Biemans from LMNS. Have I pronounced that correctly?
LMNS.
Yeah,
Yes.
LMNS. I always get that wrong. Roland, you're here for a number of reasons, I guess, but actually wanted to talk to us about innovation and about what you're doing, working with another company, Kieran Technologies. Yeah. And actually our theme for the summit is innovation, or one of the themes for the summit is innovation. So actually give us a little bit of an understanding of what you feel. You feel quite passionately about this, bringing on young companies, aren't you? Yeah.
So in the Eindhoven region, it's called BrainPort.
Yep.
And in the Eindhoven BrainPort region, we have a lot of startups. Yep. And most of them come out of the spin-outs from Philips, ASML. So it's high-tech, it's deep tech.
Yep.
There's a lot of working together, incubation, investments, and there's a lot of IP and technology that comes out of CERN, Philips, TNO, Holst. And that gets picked up and then is being transformed in new, young, enthusiastic startups. And Kieran Technologies is one of those companies, fairly new, but really enthusiastic young people that really wants to make a difference. So they sit on a technology where if you cannot do it with inkjet, you might be doing it with what they call laser-induced forward transfer.
Interesting. So completely different technology, but something that is interesting perhaps to some inkjet developers, maybe some major manufacturers who are looking at sort of advanced manufacturing technologies. And just for anyone who's trying to understand what that technology means, just give us a quick understanding of it.
Right. So if you have high viscous fluids, or if you have material that's too expensive or too difficult to jet, you could put it on a donor plate and then with laser pulses make the deposition from the donor plate onto the substrate. So it could mean that you do printed electronics or functional fluids at a high speed, and it comes down to the precision of the laser beam that is then doing the deposition of it. That's rather the technical explanation, but more interesting to understand is what it can do for the industry. So if you would look at hybrid systems of inkjet and lift technology, then you could get to making more functional prints that are not just decorative, but also have like touch-based or how do you say this in English? Conductivity. Mm-hmm. And then that gets mixed and matched. So the company built a new laboratory tool, and with it they do a lot of tests for people. So if there's companies out there that have a different type of substrate or a different type of fluid or stuff that they want to deposit, Kieran is willing to then test it and do the sampling and trialing of it.
Yeah, really interesting. That's good to hear. It's always great to hear about new innovation, and I know that you're quite passionate about supporting young companies, and it's good to have a wise head like yours sort of giving them a bit of guidance. Roland, good to speak to you. I look forward to seeing you at the Geneva Summit, and we'll catch up again then. Okay. Thanks very much.